We got another crime topic that we got to get into, and apparently a teen is facing some murder charges for shooting a store clerk. And this again, we bring this stuff up because we just, at the end of the day, we want it to stop. We want it to stop. There's no reason why a young man should be in handcuffs for trying to shoot someone else. But let's tune into the video and see what happened.
This morning, a teen is facing a murder charge over a bag of chips. 17-year-old Mario Young and another teenager turned themselves in after a convenience store clerk was shot and killed in Humble. The teens claim it was self-defense. The security cameras captured most of what led up to the shooting, but not the actual shooting. Only on two. Reporter Corley Peel sat down with a witness who not only saw what happened, but even called 911. Corley, good morning.
Good morning, Zach.
So walk us through what happened. This was back on January 19th at this store. Talk to us about what happened and what these teens were doing.
Yeah, so like you mentioned, the surveillance video shows a lot about what happened inside the store. So you can see those two teens, they walk inside, and right behind them, that's the clerk. He makes his way behind them, and when they get inside the store, you see them head towards some of the aisles, and they're just walking around for a little bit, and you can see the clerk behind them with a mop bucket. So eventually the teens, they walk inside, they look around for a little bit. One of the teens makes his way to the chip aisle, and eventually you will see this on camera, but you can see that teen walking towards the aisle, and it looks like he grabs one of the bags of chips and then puts it in his pants. And then,
why are there so many damn baby kids walking around these streets? We can't take our kids nowhere without them acting a fool, stealing something, disrespecting somebody, or shooting somebody. When are we going to say to our kids that we raise up, it is not okay to do this stuff? It's not okay. When I was growing up, man, I respected the police. My parents put it in me. They put the fear of God. They said, yo, we don't want to see you end up in jail or prison. This is how you do things. And what did I do? I took those lessons and I ran with them. And I can proudly say I've never been to prison in my life. But we got other kids running around here like it's okay just to do this stuff. This is insane.
And eventually they leave the store. So they're in here for only about 2 minutes. They're not in here for very long before one of the teens appears to grab a bag of chips, puts it in his pants, and then walks away. So this surveillance video is a key piece of evidence because it helped identify who the two people in the store are. Eventually, the clerk notices what the teens do. And the surveillance video will show that clerk confronting the teens as they're walking out the store. They appear to...
It's a $2 bag of chips, my guy. It's $2. You shouldn't be going to the store if you can't afford it. Stay your behind home.
To get into some sort of confrontation as he's confronting them, and then one thing leads to another after that, and the rest of the shooting happens off-site. Not far from there, just kind of down the road a little bit, because the clerk gets in his car, follows the teens, and as the teens are, he tries to approach them as they're walking, and one of the teens opens fire and shoots, and eventually the clerk died from...
Y'all heard the story? 2 baby kids walk into a store, think everything is sweet, steal a $2 bag of chips. They leave the store. The clerk notices that they steal the chips, so he ends up following them. He follows them with his car, gets out the car, tries to confront him. And what do these two kids do? They pull out a gun and they shoot the owner of the store. What what can I say? What am I supposed to say? Am I supposed to say they was in the right? Am I was supposed to say the store owner should have never followed them? Maybe yes. Maybe yes. It's a $2 bag of chip. He shouldn't have followed them. But still, the point of the matter is these dudes walked into his store, took his property, and then shot him because of it. This is sad, ladies and gentlemen, man. We got to do better.
His wounds.
I know the surveillance video we just saw, Corley. You could see the clerk at the top of the screen with what appears to be a mop bucket. Also, in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, we saw another person. Is that the witness you spoke to?
No. The witness I spoke to was outside in the parking lot. He had been working in that area and he was just taking a break. So he was sitting in his truck, minding his own business, and he happened to see what happened outside the store when he saw the clerk confronting the teens. He says he didn't think anything of it really. He noticed that maybe the clerk was accusing the teens of stealing something, but he said that interaction really didn't look that serious. And so he just kind of minded his own business, but he did see the clerk eventually get in his car and follow the teens.
It was not that serious. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was over a bag of chips. Literally. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. I mean, seriously, like we can't be known for this nonsense. This is crazy. This is crazy. We cannot be known for all this demonic stuff. Stealing, killing, destroying. It seems to be a cycle that a lot of us is just dealing with. But I'm tired of seeing it. So that's why we bring it to the front of the people, man. Let me know y'all thoughts down below in the comments. And shoot, we got to do better. Kids, teens, we got to do better. Parents, raise your kids the right way. Raise your kids the right way. This is chaotic.